Why do you think what drives Americans to the streets in protest is not economic crisis, but cultural issues such as over guns, abortion, Black Lives Matter, or protesting the right?
Well, all of those things, you have to be really stupid to want to protest, right? So guns, for instance. I saw a meme, I love the memes on Facebook, and it said, to sell a taco in Texas, you've got to get a permit, you've got to pay a fee, only use certain ingredients, import them and have them regulated, blah. It's like a huge list, and it's like how to buy an assault rifle. Bring your ID, walk in, fill out a form, have as many guns as you want. And I'm just like, okay, to buy an assault rifle, you have to do a background check from the ATF, the FBI. You got it fingerprinted by a sheriff's department. Whole process can take, right now they're estimating about 6 months, but it could be taking a year considering they're a little backed up. These are called NFA items. So the people that are going out and going, no assault rifles, like they have no idea what they're talking about. The people that are going out and protesting abortion have no idea what they're talking about. We have someone on this show, a progressive, and he could not tell us what he really thought about abortion because he just kept saying it's the woman's choice. And he didn't know any of these news stories. He didn't know about Kathy Tran in Virginia wanting abortion at 9 months and things like that. And then what was the other thing you mentioned? Oh, the right. Well, yeah. When you watch nothing but CNN and they're like insurrection and you hear AOC going, he pounded on my door and went, where is she? You are completely brainwashed in a cult. So of course you're angry and frustrated because they keep just beating you over the head with this craziness. Meanwhile, you have people who are associated with the quote unquote right, which includes post-liberals, moderates, libertarians, conservatives, who are like, I actually read the news about guns and, oh, I understand it's a nuanced issue. It's hard to solve. I actually read the news on the abortion stuff. Yeah, those people are crazy, aren't they? Then you actually see Antifa. And here's the one I won't get. I don't understand why the right isn't marching in protest against all of the waves of destruction caused by Antifa, the 529 insurrection, when leftists set fire and tried to raze St. John's Church, when they set fire to a White House guard post, when they tried to actually break down the fencing at the White House and the president was forced into a bunker. And the right, what are they doing? They're going, January 6th is dumb. And I'm like, they're sitting here screaming January 6th in your face and you're saying nothing but, yeah, well, you're dumb. You'd think the right would be like May 29th over and over and over again and say, let's play that game. The right never does. All they do is respond to whatever the left is doing.
That's because the right for so long has been completely overtaken with this idea of the live and let live culture. Like, okay, you want to do whatever your thing is, do it in your own house. You don't have to talk about it. We don't have to deal with it publicly. That's all fine. We'll let those crazy people do whatever they want. And so there's no real conservative culture of an intentional protesting type of pushback. We're not seeing that. I think we're starting to see that a little bit more. I think we're starting to see that bubble up. And, I've only just become aware of organizations that are intentionally trying to do stuff like that. But it's new. I mean, conservatives need to create a culture of demanding their rights and of demanding justice. It hasn't existed. It hasn't existed up until this point. It just hasn't existed.
Yeah, I think that have you ever had that problem where you eat a bunch of sugar and then like you have no energy after that? You're just exhausted for like a day or 2 days or something. I think people are living in that state right now, and they're just a lot of people are unmotivated to get up and to scream. It's starvation will make people crazy. That's something like we talk about the economy.
Left are motivated to organize and mobilize over and over and over.
Yeah,
including over non-issues.
I think maybe
and hoaxes.
When people are on psychoactives like Adderall and stuff, that their emotions are very flippant and they can be pushed with like spectacle really easily. So a burning building or a guy getting punched can make people like become enraged and go do whatever the news anchor tells them to do, especially when they're on psychoactives. I think that's part of what the manipulation is coming from.